All right, squad, let's talk cosmetics, all right? Cosmetics, strictly aesthetically pleasing to the eye, cosmetic modifications, all right? None of these mods are gonna give you any kind of power, horsepower, speed, anything like that. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna call them mods. Let's just say external upgrades, all right? External modifications, how about that? Let's be specific. The biggest thing about these cars is that they're on the road, right? People are driving these cars. They're on the road. Cops drive them, state troopers, sheriff, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen security guards in parking lots and stuff like that driving these cars. You know what I'm saying? So they're all over the place. So the biggest thing or the hardest thing is making yours yours. And you can do that for relatively cheap. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go out there and break the bank. Because at this point, Dodge Chargers and Challengers have been around, or at least the new body style, since 2015. So I mean, these companies, these third-party companies have had since 2015 to put something out. And you know, like I know, that anything that fit on the 2015 should fit on the 2023. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of like engine size and all that shit, right? But for the most part, everything should fit. So right now mine is blacked out. You know, with my last one I had the red strip. That separated me quite a bit. Everybody pretty much knew that was me. I'm keeping mine black for a minute just because I love that, you know what I'm saying, that Dark Knight look. But I have done quite a bit to it that you may or may not have picked up on. Let's start with some of the obvious. All right, so you know when you buy these cars, you see that ugly yellow, that ugly orange? Nothing there. Strictly black. Why is that? Side markers. Side markers. Side markers are important. This is an LED side marker, so it's just one continuous strip. So that's the yellow, and then in the back, you got the reds. All right, now when you turn these on at night, these stand out, especially if you got it blacked out during the daytime, right? So you can see up front, you can see here, but it's blacked out. It matches the body color, so during the day, it completely blends in, right? These actually came from somebody local in North Carolina. He no longer has a shop, so I can't even mention him anymore because he's no longer available. But there are plenty of other companies that sell these. They're all over Amazon. Some people have gone white, so I've seen people come with the white LED, and they'll have the white front side marker as well. Me personally, I like the red. Obviously, it comes with the scheme of my car, you know, red and black, and then the yellow up front. But side markers are important. Side markers should not run you anything more than, I don't know, 200, 250 bucks maximum. You know what I'm saying? You should not be paying anything more for side markers than 250. I think I paid 150 for these, for this set. And I actually had these on my Scatpack wide body. And I just brought them from my Scat to my Cat. And that's gonna separate them. So I mean, during the daytime or at nighttime, they're bright as hell. You feel me? Mad bright. So side markers is one. Once again, that's a cheap mod, 200 bucks, 250 at max. All right, number two, Day-Day's Garage. This is what separates all chargers from other chargers right here, because you know a charger a mile away when you see that tail light. You can't tell if it's a cop, you can't tell if it's a state trooper, or if it's your homeboy, but you know it's a charger. Look at that from a distance. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell what the hell that is. Well, you can probably tell if you've seen it before, but I mean, blacked out. I got rid of the Dodge because that was cheap. Blacked it out with some Amazon film. Knockout 360, you can customize it however you want. This came from Day-Day's Custom Creations. He's on Instagram. I'll put his link in the description. I've been working with that dude since I had my V6. Solid dude. Prices are solid. This kit right here only costed me like 45 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Not bad at all. But look at it. Changes the look of the charger altogether. You feel me? 45 bucks for this. Looks like a brand new charger. Can't go wrong with it. Knockout 360, you can get your custom, you know, saying, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. He's got hella designs. I'll put his Instagram information up in the side of the video. But I mean, look at it. Get somebody professional to install it. My man Griff's Garage installed this one. I'll be putting his information up as well. But that completely separates your car. And once again, that's Day Day's Custom Creations. This is by far the easiest way to separate your Charger from everybody else. He does it for Challengers, Durangos. He does it for the new body styles. He's got them for the old ones, even the darts. So if you want to separate your Charger, your Challenger, your Dart, your Durango from everybody else, this is the quickest way. $45. And I've had this on my Scat. I had it on my V6. It lasts. You know, once you put it on there, it's quality film. It lasts. So, Day Day's Custom Creations. I'll put his Instagram in the description. Work with him. Small business, entrepreneur. I always support small businesses and entrepreneurs any way I can. All right. Another way to separate yourself. Icon Motorsports. I literally got this from Instagram and it's solid. Rear diffuser. Tell me that doesn't look better than that cheap plastic, off grayish black bullshit that our cars come with. And this is gloss, Matt. This is gloss black. You know what I'm saying? Fits in perfectly with the stainless steel. Perfect fit. Still got plenty of room in there. But it's gloss. Look at it from a distance. Looks aggressive and mean. Much better than the stock. I paid $145 for this. I'll put the link in the description. Got it from Amazon. Icon Motorsports. This is the rear diffuser. Once again, another way to separate yourself from the pack, right? They do the rear diffuser and they also do the front lip. I just ordered the front lip. I don't have it now. It'll be here. But they also make the front lip. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a picture up right now to show you what that looks like. But Icon Motorsports, the front lip is like $170. The rear diffuser is like $140. So between the diffusers, front and back, Icon Motorsports, what's that, number 3? Hold on. Everything white, 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 white. You know, like I know that when you buy these cars, they come with those, halogen interior lights? I hate that. White everything, white. It's that clean white. Even when you're, you know what I mean? White on white. License, you know what I'm saying? White on white. This is a much cleaner look on the inside of your car than that. So that bulb can't be changed. You know what I'm saying? You can even see it in the feed well. That bulb can't be changed. Diode dynamics. I think I paid $135 for the entire kit. Dome lights, vanity, and then your rears. You know what I'm saying? And then your floodlights. Floodlights are white on white as well. Trunk light. Let's go to the trunk. Trunk light. I said lights. I meant light because Dodge got cheap in 23. White on white. You can get them in red. You can get them in blue. You can get them in like a bluish white. You can get them in a yellowish white, more halogen. You know what I'm saying? But definitely want to go white. Super clean look. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Super bright. Easy to install. I made a video about it. You guys watched it. So if I can do it, trust me when I say you can do it too. But definitely want to white it out. Such a clean look. You can have somebody professional do it, or you can watch my video. I'll put the link in the description and you can do it yourself. Like I said, for the entire kit, I paid about $130. Diode dynamics. Let's move on. All right, so boom, what don't I have on this one that I had on my Scat? Wicker bill. Only reason I don't have a wicker bill on this is because this is body colored. You know what I'm saying? It blends right in with the black gloss body. Black gloss body. Rear diffuser, black gloss. I'm gonna keep this car black gloss as well. I am not putting a wicker bill on here, but if you so wanted to, King Wraps. King Wraps is probably the best, right? Like, look at this. Like me personally, I like that solid black wicker bill. Pause. I don't like the see-through. I want that solid black one. Whether it's gloss, whether it's matte, I still want it to be that solid color. King Wraps is what I had on my Scat, and I loved it. Now, I will be honest with you, you are gonna have to drill into the body. There's no way around that. This is not 3M. This is not, you know, plug and play, stick and play. You're gonna have to drill into the body. And once you drill that first hole, it's a wrap. But even with that, that one only costed me, I believe, $235, right? So nothing crazy. $235 for the King Wrap that I had, the wicker bill that I had. But that separates you from everybody else, because everybody else has that clear, black, cheap looking wicker bill, and I hate that. And I always told myself I would never put that on my car, and I didn't. I went with the King Wraps. So that is number, that's number 5. All right, so what can't you see at all at this point? You can't see anything in my car. Why? Tint. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna look at it and say that's not really a mod, but it really is. I mean, it separates you from everybody else. Not to mention it keeps people from looking inside your car. You can't see shit inside of my car right now. You can't see nothing. 5% on the sides, 5 in the back, 5 in the rear, 35 on the front. Even in the front, you really can't see. Let's look at it from the front. Yeah, even in the front, you can't see. You can't see me, but I can damn sure see you. And that's why I love this 5% tint. Let's sit in it. I know you guys are wondering, well, you know, tint's so dark. Am I gonna be able to see at night? Well, it's nighttime, let's see. Like, come on now, you can see. You know what I'm saying? You can see. 5% on the sides, 5 on the sides, 5 in the back, 5 in the rear. You can see. And then 35% on the front. Like, this is the perfect amount. This is the perfect amount that allows you to black it out during the daytime so nobody can see inside. Obviously, black it out at nighttime so nobody can see inside, but you can still see outside. 35% on the front windshield is the way to go. This might be 30%, 30 or 35%, I can't remember. 5% on the sides is a must. You can't go wrong. And then if you need some more light, just pop the top. I've heard somebody asking, can you tint the sunroof? I don't know why you would do that, but I'm sure you can. If it's got glass, it can probably be tinted. But if you want to black it out again, close that bitch up. And now it's Batman time, right? And then because those lights on the inside are so bright, you can still see through it. You know what I mean? Like, you can still see in there because my lights on the inside are so bright. But once they go dark, you can't see anything. 5% tint, you look around the back, you can't see anything. You can slightly see a little bit through here going through the back, but that's only because the lights are on. It takes it a while to go off. But you know what I'm saying? You come around front and it looks damn near clear. But once again, that's because the lights on the inside are on. See, once they go off, it's blacked out. But tint is another one, separates you from everybody else. Now, you might want to check with your city or state because it may not be legal, but I'm not here to be legal. I'm just here to tell you what it is. Moving on, number 6. All right, so I don't have my sticker on yet. I don't have my stripe, my strip, whatever the case on yet, but it is coming, right? Trust me when I say it's coming. And it's going to be something similar to what you guys have seen, but it's on the way. Once again, I'm a huge proponent for supporting small businesses and showing people love. The person who has always done my graphics, my stripe, my strips, whatever the case may be, my side marker, Instagram, YouTube handles on my rockers, my boy, Griff's Garage. All right, I made a video about his spot a little bit earlier. He was the one that did the banner. He does front banners, all that stuff too. Like, that's quality right there. And that's 2 pieces right there. That's not just 1 piece. That's 1 piece on the glass and then another piece on top. He does all graphics, right? This is his Instagram. I mean, he does it all. He specializes in Mopar, but as you can tell, he does a little bit of everything. What the hell is this? That's an Impala, right? He does it all. Griff's Garage. He has done all of my cars, from my V6 to my, obviously my Hellcat at this point, and he will be doing my Hellcat here again. Like, he does it all. Like, look at that, custom banner work. He's solid, his prices are solid. This is his ZL1, which he just unfortunately sold. If you see it, you know it was his. Beauty. Griff's Garage, griff.garage. I'll put the link in the description. He does all graphics work, right? Now, when it comes to graphics, less is more, all right? If you're gonna do a stripe, do 1 stripe or 2 stripes. Dual stripes or single stripe, leave it at that. You don't need 4, 5, 6 stripes. You don't need the Dodge Panther claws on the side of the car and then stripes. Less is more, but he does that, right? If you want to keep it clean and just go with maybe a flat black wrap over the hood or the roof or whatever the case may be, Griff does that as well. Check him out, especially if you're in the North and South Carolina area, because he's in Salisbury. So you guys that are in North Carolina, you know what I'm talking about. Salisbury from Charlotte is 25, 30 minutes max. He'll come to you, or he can ship the product to you and you can do it yourself. He has shipped products all over the world. He shipped something to Arizona recently, Texas, New Jersey. He's all over the place. The man is global at this point. Griff's Garage, I trust him with my car, so I know that you can trust him with yours. So that's number 6. Let's move on. All right, so one thing that I love about the back of my car is those silver tips. right? Now this way you might consider it a performance upgrade or modification. It's really, well, for this particular setup it is, because this is an AWE track exhaust. What I'm going to talk about is not. So normally one of the first things that people do with these cars, look at the pipes. Normally the first thing that people do with these cars is they cut the mids. They cut the mids so that they can get the sound, they can get the rumble, the grumble, all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I've heard people say that stuff like that cuts back pressure and you ultimately lose power. That's debatable. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's normally one of the first things that I know a lot of people will do is cut the pipes. Me personally, I did that with my Scat, and I think they charged me right at $330. So $330 to cut the pipes, and then they put 5-inch tips on there, which is going to give it that pokey look. I like for my tips to, you know, poke out a little bit. A lot of people like for it to be flush with the body. I don't. I want my shit to stick out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I always go chrome because I want those tips to pop. I want you to see the tips a mile away, partly because all of my emblems are silver as well. Hellcat emblem is silver, SRT is silver, SRT in the back is silver. It just makes sense. So I don't know if you would consider that a cosmetic modification. It really doesn't do anything for your power, but I mean, it's something that a lot of people do to separate themselves from everybody else. You can make these cars pretty loud if you want to. Straight pipe them, just cut everything, make everything literally a straight pipe, go crazy with it, you know? But that's it, so let's go over it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Side markers, Day-Day's Custom Creations, Icon Motorsports, white lights, wicker bill, tent, Griff's Garage, graphics work, and exhaust work. These are just some of the quick mods that I wanted to make. Real quick video, nothing in depth here. This is a Hellcat. That's it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Real quick video. Just wanted to let you know that this is some of the quick mods that you can do. I think everything that I mentioned, with the exception of the exhaust work, is under $250. Side markers, $250. Day-Day's Custom Creations, that's under $50 actually. You should be able to get whatever design you want for $50 or less, maybe a little more. Install it yourself. What else did I say? Side markers, the white lights from Diode Dynamics, that's like a $135 kit. What else? What else? The wicker bill, that should run you no more than $200, $230, $250, something like that. So I mean, that's just some quick mods to separate yourself from the pack. A lot of small business guys, entrepreneurs, trying to put those guys on the map, man, however we can. As always, it's been your boy Knockout. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Peace.